Hi everyone, Thumper here. We are back on our DCS Liberation Mozdok to Maykop campaign. It has turned 16, the weather is clear, and ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to try to end this campaign. So we're going to be doing some ground ops in our Combined Arms module. Now, unfortunately, one of the bugs that was introduced in this most recent update, for some reason, you'll notice as we jump in here, and I throttle up, you can't hear the engine. Not sure why that is, not sure why that would be introduced, but to add a little bit to the background here, we're going to go ahead and just play a little bit of background music. What we're going to be doing is trying to clear out some of the units that are near Maykop and park ourselves on the runway so that we can capture it. We're going to be going 197 for about 4 miles. Let's start now. 197. Let's turn here. 197. We got to go through the town. So, yes, one of the things that you'll also notice as we continue forward is we did hit the runway last turn. A couple of B1s strafed the runway with a lot of ordnance, but somehow some aircraft have still spawned in, which means they're going to try to take off. We only damaged the runway, apparently. We didn't disable it completely, it would seem. So we are going to try to head those off if we can, and try to keep them from taking off. I am going to track towards this red smoke currently because those are T-72s. Turn our labels back on here. These are probably the T-72s we're looking at. Either that or it's this HQ-7 site here. But we're concerned with those T-72s just because that's the main thing. That's pretty much the only thing that'll really be able to defend their runway from me being in a tank. Now, wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for anybody who watched these videos. If you enjoyed them, please let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see in the future. What kind of aircraft, what kind of missions you'd be interested in seeing. Next time, we're going to try to maybe do a different map and see what kind of fun liberation stuff we can get into doing so. Hopefully this audio bug will be fixed at some point, maybe in the next update. I probably ought to go ahead and go on ED's site and make sure to report it. Alright, now, fighting these T-72s, we just want to pop our turret over the hill. We don't want to expose the rest of the tank, the actual body of the tank, so if we do, we'll end up getting blasted pretty quickly, I fear. The Leopard's range isn't the best when it comes to firing that cannon, at least in this game. I'm sure, you know, it's obviously probably much better in real life. Get these big old smoke billows coming up from the carcasses of other dead pieces. Those MiGs are taxiing. We definitely want to try to cut them off if we can. So that is the HQ-7 site, and those are our tanks, the T-72s. Let's turn on our stabilizer.
Gunner, heat, tank, designate.
Ooh, they're firing back. Let's go ahead and turn ourselves back around. Oh, I'm getting all messed up here. All right. Not clear if I hit the one in the front or the one in the back. I think that's the one in the front. All right, that's
Target, ceasefire.
another one. All right, excellent. Let's try to turn back around here. I think the guy in the back there is still alive. There we go. That's what we want. Let's start heading towards that runway. We want to try to head off those MiGs. Quick as we can. Afterwards, we can come back over here and try to clean up those HQ7 site over here. Let's check what our allies are doing. We have some Bradleys that are tracking in behind us, which is good. They can kind of clean up some of the other vehicles and such that are around here. We're probably moving just a little bit faster than the MiGs are. I'm gonna wait. As long as they're not actually lining up for takeoff, should be okay. If this were more like a real-life tank, I could just fire this now, because this turret would almost certainly just be auto-steadied, rather than bouncing up and down like this. Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm coming for you. He's turning. He's turning. Alright. That's one MiG-29 destroyed. That's the second one. There he goes. We're gonna commit a quick war crime. Okay, well, it won't let us commit that war crime. I'll let the Bradleys deal with these little pieces on the end of the runway here. That A-50 is taxiing.
Target.
Early
Cease
warning
fire.
radar. Doesn't look like you gave an early enough warning.
Target. Cease fire.
All right.
Target. Cease fire. Target. Cease fire. Target.
That looks like
cease
something
fire.
that's already been destroyed. I think that site is probably sanitized. Got a little too far from the runway here. Got to make sure that A-50 does not get over here. All right, sir. I'm thinking it's time. Let's give him one of the high explosive rounds. Well, he's definitely stopped. And there's obviously no way this aircraft would ever take off in real life after putting a tank round through it. But DCS being the kind of glitchy thing that it is, seems like it's not going to budge, probably. We set it on fire. What's it read on F10? I mean, it still reads there. Now, something kind of funny is, admittedly, I don't know what actually happens once you win the campaign for Liberation. I have not previously done it. Here's some BTRs. Let's try to take them out before they start putting tow missiles out on me.
Target. Cease fire. Target. Cease fire.
All right.
Target.
That's
cease
going
fire.
pretty easily. This was dumb. I shouldn't have taxied this far. There we go. Start with the furthest one here.
Target. Cease fire. Target. Cease fire. Target.
Right.
Cease fire.
I believe that's all the threats that are around here. There's this other HQ7 site. We'll have to go ahead and clear that out as well. But I really would like this A-50 to go away. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if you were completely destroyed, sir. I guess that's destroyed? I guess so. No message there. There's an SA-19 off yonder, and then there's this other HQ-7 site, but let's go ahead and start finding them. They are 276 for less than a mile, so 276. Oh, look at that. We get that beautiful red smoke. I'll take this thing out on the way back through. Matter of fact, I'll try to just hit it right now. That does not seem to be doing anything. Oh, never mind. I lied. Alright, gentlemen. This is not going to be a good day for you, if I'm being completely honest.
Target, ceasefire. Target, ceasefire. Target, ceasefire. Target,
Beautiful.
ceasefire.
Let's see what other kind of meat we can find here. There's probably... what are these? Whatever it is, it seems to be gone. That must have been fuel depot. Fuel stores. Okay, yeah. So that's a fuel depot. Alright. Well, we've cleared out all the main pieces here. There are no enemies left on this site. We'll let our boys know that we have control. And look at that, we're actually right on it here. Coalition has turned to blue. So we have captured this runway. So, only thing left to do is sit here and launch a bunch of flares. Let's get some good victory music going real quick. I think the song already played, but hey, I think it works well. Not much else going on. The Bradleys are coming in. Obviously, these guys are going to be chased off into the countryside. We have achieved victory on our DCS Liberation Mozdok to Maykop campaign. We have won it. So, let's go ahead and start looking at closing it out here. Let's head to our scoreboard. Let's see what happens. Alright, looks like we have ground units lost at objective areas was 19. That was everything we destroyed. We have base capture events was 1. And that is the base we just captured. Let's go ahead and accept the results and see what happens. Track back. Well, I guess that's what happens. Oh, look down here. This has turn 16. Congratulations, you are victorious. So, I think that's all we really get. I don't think it's able to run the command to turn this blue because I think Liberation is expecting you're going to have red and blue all the time. So, I mean, we won. It's not particularly glorious, but we have done it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. And going forward, I will try to incorporate anything you'd like to see. Thanks again, and have a good day, night, whatever you're having.